Hello again, people of the internet. Daniel the ADD Gamer here. Not a whole lot going on today. I'm about to head out in a few minutes to go to a friend's house to help sort some presents for this charity thing that the group that my wife is involved in does every year. Some of the families in the group who can't really afford to do a big Christmas for their kids put in some things that the kids have been wishing for, and then the rest of the members of the group try and pitch in together to kind of try and make that happen to keep the magic alive for the kids. So this is our second year helping with that, and yeah, it's awesome. It's great that we can at least help a little bit with it. You know, we don't have tons of money to give out, but you know, we try and shop on sales and stuff. You know, a lot of our Black Friday shopping this year was done with them in mind, so that we could put some things aside. And then we do clearance shop throughout the year to kind of try and put some stuff aside. All that, you know. So that's pretty much all that's happening. And then after I go there and help her, we are going to go to there's a potluck for the group that's tonight, and we're going to go and have dinner with everybody. I may be hiding in a corner somewhere because, you know, I don't do great with crowds. And so when there are giant crowds, I don't know if this is going to be a giant crowd. When there are giant crowds, I hide in the corner or in another room. So we'll see. I had to patch a hole in the fence earlier, and now we're that's just me because Clara went with Becca today to work. I don't usually make videos around her. I don't know, I don't usually make videos around many people because, well, I'm very self-conscious. So this is a real step out for me to, you know, get out and do something like this with myself. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so I want to take a second just to mention these Twizzlers. They're filled sweet and sour, cherry kick, and citrus punch. Yeah, that's what they look like there. We got goop sticking out the end. They smell like Play-Doh. Like when you open the bag, it smells like Play-Doh. Like you're gonna eat some Play-Doh that has a little bit of fruit flavor. Some fruit flavored Play-Doh. But I eat them anyway, and I don't know why. They taste good, and I just keep eating them. Not like I don't have it. I've been eating on this bag for like 2 weeks now, but still. They smell like Play-Doh, and yet they're oddly addictive. I don't get it. Just thought I'd share. Alright, well, I'm finally out of the house, rather than late, as per the norm. So we'll see. Hopefully I can make it where I need to be semi on time. Yeah. So, it's time to drive. Stop. Alright, I just checked the Sylph Roads Nest Atlas, and one of the parks that we go to that's nowhere near where we live, we don't go there very often, it's one of the botanical gardens that's kind of south from where we live, is apparently now, after this migration, a Jinx nest. So I'm going to stop by there on my way to wherever the hell I'm supposed to be going, which my wife's not answering the phone, so I don't know where that is. I'm going to stop by there right quick on the way, because I still don't have a Jinx. I still don't have a lot of Pokemon, but if I can get a Jinx, that would be awesome. If I could get multiple Jinx, that would be even better. So, I'm going to go check that out right quick. And detour. I finally got a hold of my wife, and now I'm stopping at Costco. Alright, I just pulled in, and I've already got 2 Jinx on nearby, and, ooh, a Parasect. Oh. Pokebox is full. I didn't even pull into a parking spot, I just pulled over to the side. I just caught a Ditto on my way out of Costco and over to here, so, yeah. Let me get rid of some stuff. So 2 Jinx on the sightings on the nearby already. I'm gonna pull up here and see if I can't get close enough to one of the other stops to maybe get one of these Jinx to show up. I don't think I can go in the park itself because I think it's closed at dark. But I'm gonna see if I can get close enough. I think, is it this one? No, it's not that one. There's a Clefairy, a Nidoran, female. Let's see, where is this one? Oh, that's just out of range. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to get close enough to get them. I'll grab this Bellsprout, rather. Or I'll attempt to and completely miss it. There we go. Hit it. Yeah, so they're out of range from the parking lot, and I can't go in because it's dark and they close at dusk. So that's going to have to be another trip. We'll have to come out here another day before it gets dark. But yeah, I'm excited to know this is more than likely a Jinx nest. I mean, there's two. Let's see where this one is. Oh, that's right. Hold on. It's still showing. No, I want. Oh, the other one just disappeared. Alright. Still though, there were two when I got here. Now it's just showing one. So yeah, we'll come back another day and we'll see if we can't get a Jinx here, or two, or three, because I need some. I have none. All right. Well, sorry for the lack of Pokemon today. There really wasn't much time to do it, between fixing the fence at the house and trying to edit and get ready for a trip. I'm going to South Carolina this weekend to visit my grandmother and taking my daughter with me. Wife's staying home. It's going to be just the two of us on our first road trip alone. There's my phone going off over and over again. Whatever. No, it's my wife. Phone will tell me. I'll look at it in a minute. So yeah, didn't really have much time for Pokemon today. I might try and do a little bit later. I don't know. At least I got my streak for today. I caught a Tauros and hit one of the Pokestops right by the house. So I got that before I even got going. Then I was able to catch, you saw, Parasect, and I caught the Parasect and the Bellsprout. And I think I've caught a couple other things today, but oh yeah, the Ditto. We caught a Ditto. Anyway, so with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the night, and I'll edit this up. If I find anything interesting later, I'll start the camera up and edit. I mean, not edit, but I'll start the camera up anyway. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next one. Please remember to like this video if you enjoyed it. Drop a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate every subscriber, every like, because right now they're few and far between. But hey, you guys that are watching, I appreciate it. So yeah, that's it for tonight, guys, unless I happen upon something else random. Alright, well, see you tomorrow. Goodbye. I can't hit the button yet. I'm driving. So I'm pretty sure I'm super late for where I'm supposed to be going. I think it was supposed to start at 5:30. I'm still probably 30 minutes away, and it's now 6:12. So sorry, hon. I'll get there when I can. Did you? Well, I don't know. Yes. Did you see that thing that I just? That was a Chick-fil-A that was covered in Christmas lights. If you couldn't tell what that was. I wish I could have gotten a better shot of it, but I just didn't realize it was there until I was already going past, and by the time I got the camera up, all I could get was just that blurry, 3 seconds of it. So hopefully you could see. I'll have to try and go back by there again and take Clara there. She loves Chick-fil-A's nuggets. And if it's one that's done up in Christmas lights like that, she will absolutely love it, and we'll probably have to go there every day after she goes there the one time. So we'll see. But anyway, so hopefully I can make it there before it's all over with. I don't know. I mean, at least I don't have any important dishes that I'm bringing. I am bringing dishes, but like paper plates for the thing. I'm not bringing like food. Anyway, I know it's dark. You can't see anything, but at least you can hear me, because I am at least hopefully talking loud enough for the microphone on this camera to pick up my voice. It doesn't have the best microphone, but hey, I picked this camera out 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, when I was going to try and vlog like this the last time, and that lasted like 3 vlogs I think I got done, and I made a couple of short videos, but that was all I did. Now I'm doing it on the regular, and realizing that this camera, which is a Canon ELPHS 310 something like that, it's a good camera, and we paid a couple $100 for it. And there's my phone going off again. We paid a couple $100 for it when it was when it was new, and it's decent. It does 1080p, but it only does it at 24.9 frames per second, which is okay, but all the other stuff that I mess with records at 30 frames a second, and so when I try to edit it all together, I get time irregularities, which I'm sure you've noticed in a couple of the videos, and that's just because it happens. Even when I use the screen record program for Pokemon Go, I have it set to 24.9 or 24 or whatever frames per second, but it's still, when I import it into Premiere to start editing, the frame rates are coming in and they're random as hell. I don't understand it. I don't know if you've had this kind of problem before and you understand what's going on and why it has such a weird frame rate. I'm guessing maybe it's something to do with the hardware trying to keep up and keep it at that frame rate, but why would it have a higher frame rate? Mostly I've had higher frame rates, not lower frame rates for my captures. It ranges between like 23 and sometimes 27 to 29. I mean, and I have it set, I told it when I set it up that I wanted it to have 25 or 24 or what have you, so that it matched my camera, so that it wouldn't cause irregularities in time, and yet it still keeps doing it. I don't know, it's weird. So if you know what's going on with that, you could just drop a comment down below, let me know, because I'm at a loss. I mean, I guess maybe it's just something to do with my phone and the way it's trying to encode the screen record. I don't know. The screen record program works well, but it just gets funky sometimes, and I don't understand why. Well, this is probably about to run out of time, because this camera, which is one of the things that really bothers me about this camera, it will only record right at 9 minutes at a time straight. So if you're trying to talk for an extended period of time, well, guess what? It cuts off at like right at 10 minutes. Fun.
your friend?
Can you come
Look,
in?
look, look.
And they didn't want to do John. So I've got those two for those. I'll probably separate them out by the
Come here.
or two. Pat knows. One, two, yeah, Pat knows and Oreo.
Are going post Margie?
The largest get the one, and Tana's get the other. So that leaves me three.
What size do you get rid of?
It's a little smaller than Brian's, same as I got.
Okay.
Which is working well. They didn't have as much
Can you help me
space.
pick Brian up?
So, but they wanted me to order it. So you get them off of this and that guy.
Hi, guys.
Horace? Yeah.
Hi.
So Steve will put together for me. And I'll separate them out. And that would be great.
Yummy.
Which is fun. It works great.
I need this.
Put it back there.
Put it back here.
Put it back where it was.
In fact, I told Steve, I said, we're going to get place here and keep it too long. Because it's perfect.
He did.